Hey everybody, it's BC here, and welcome to another episode of Planet Nomads. And I'm just up on the roof here having a look at the nice, beautiful scenery, and I started thinking, in about a little under 2 weeks, we got the new update coming with the New World Generation, and sadly, everything's going to get wiped, so all this stuff is going to be taken out and all packed up neatly in a container for us. From what I hear they're going to be just deconstructing everything. But I thought it'd be a good, interesting little idea to, make one last mark on this planet before it's over. Something more than this pipeline that stretches half a kilometer down the road. But anyways, what I'm thinking about doing is trying to build a city, not necessarily a massive city, but, I'm sort of intrigued by the building style, like this futuristic look, and I sort of want to see what we can come up with. Um, I want to try to have it sort of big enough where we can drive a small little rover through or something, just for the sake of building something. Plus, at the same time, too, once they wipe the maps, apparently everything that we've built is getting put into a container for us. So we are going to have tons of resources and supplies to build with. I don't know if they're going to be including everything that's in the containers that you already have, or if it's just actual structures you've built. But anyways, I was up here earlier and I was trying to sort of figure out where I wanted to put this, or start it anyways. I don't know how big it's going to be, but we can always expand. And originally I was thinking about trying to like cover this flat area up here, but that's going to be kind of tricky because of the land height changes. So I was actually thinking about maybe just starting on like even right here and just go and see how far the physics will take us, and that saves me from having to go through and get rid of the beetle nests and the beetles, because it will be a little higher than they are, so we shouldn't have an issue. I have, hang on, what's going on here? I've been getting a few lag spikes lately too. I don't know if it's got to do with my conveyor line or something. Hang on. I had this happen earlier. It was like 20 seconds or something. I'll just blame the conveyor systems. Yeah, I know, it takes a few seconds just to open up those containers. Uh, Let me cut here and I'll bring you back when it's loaded. Okay, the lag spike stopped. Had a bit of a recording or a hotkey miss with OBS, but we should be okay. Hopefully I am recording now. Uh, Make sure there's nothing around, but let's go ahead and get into build mode here. I have, as you can see, tons of stuff on me. I brought some glass with me too because I'll be putting windows around. And now we go back into build mode. That's one thing I'd like them to see. I'd like to see them change is when you go into inventory, it puts you back into survival mode instead of build mode. And if you want to check see how many resources you have to go back, exit the inventory and go back into build mode every time. But anyways, let's go ahead and start with these big foundations. These are actually really cheap, so we should be able to cover a good area, and this actually looks like a good place to start. So we're going to go ahead, well, I'm going to go ahead, and I'll start placing them like so. And I actually want to see, because they're technically anchored into the rock here, and I want to see how far I can go before the physics actually take over, if they will. Is this going to be a solid object now, or is this actually going to be affected by gravity? And I got to deal with him. He's going to give me some trouble. Maybe. Okay. Yeah. The snapping's not bad. Sometimes it doesn't want to go where you want it to go, but it's pretty good. Anyways. Oh, he's looking at me. Yeah? You want to go? Yeah. I'll bring you back when I got something here. Okay, I finally got it done. It's not super huge, but it's definitely bigger than I was planning on it being. It's actually quite big, surprisingly holds out, and really close to home. I found out what the lag spike is too. It's my home. I'm pretty sure it's the 4 conveyor networks I had coming from the mines, going to the containers and the printers, and so every time I cross, let's see, what is it? It was 140 meters. So it's like right at the top, not this hill, but this one right here. Yeah, because I saw it was 133, so yeah. So right around here, when I start going back, when it starts loading that area. What are you doing down there? Well, yeah, anyways, this is what it is. That rover was actually sitting up top here. I don't know how the hell it ended up down here. But we got no beetles or anything. Did you see what happened? Did you move it? You're not saying anything. So screw you then. What I actually did is I had to get a few things. So I want to make a few more battery blocks here. I figured since we got this, we might as well go for a little spin. Sadly, it didn't stay actually on the foundation, so that's a bit of a problem. So I'm going to go ahead and fill these in and fill them up with batteries. So let me see, what is it? Alt to take half a stack. So we'll put that in there, and we'll put that in there, and then this one has power, or it has batteries. Yeah, Alt. I was discovered that adjusting the speed actually determines how much power they use. It says 35, or like that uses 35 energy watts, whatever they use here, but when you set it to fast speed, it actually uses 65. So yeah. Oh, that's not what I wanted. So I'm gonna connect you to this one, and this has actually it's been a while since I've made a rover, any type of vehicle, because they keep ending up in holes. So I just gave up with it and just traveled by backpack or jetpack. Okay, and then all I just gotta do is turn this one back on, and we are good to go. Oh, I gotta connect you to here. Let's get out of this. I want to make sure that I don't. Aha, I do have one that's got 2 wheels on it, yes. Okay. Sorry about this. I was actually expecting this to be up there and booting around already, but it's looking like one's got 2. Oh, it's back here. There we go. So now they are all using 35 watts. Alright, these batteries actually do pretty good. Oh, they're saying it. Oh, okay, so that's the whole stack. So each battery lasts about an hour. Okay. See, yeah, my steering is reversed. I should probably fix that. Oh, let's get away from where the beetles are. Yeah, this is really awkward driving. Okay. Let's get out of here for a second. Whoop. Screech to a stop. Why is this one yellow and the rest aren't? That makes no sense. But anyways, I'm going to change the steering. Okay. Something's up here. They all have power. Oh well. That's better. Alright, let's see what happens when we actually drive on this thing now. I guess when I leave the area and it started loading the containers there. Wow, this is a pretty bumpy ride for a smooth foundation. So if I turn my back, you're gonna fall through? No, you're still here. Still don't know why this one's yellow though. All the batteries are the same. Unless the speed's off or something. Hang on. No, it's normal. It's normal. That's weird how it doesn't, it said it doesn't show the steering icon. I don't know. Anyways, what I wanted to do is actually want to put these up to fast speed. That's why I got a battery for each one. Okay. I want to see how fast this thing can actually go, even though it's like driving over speed bumps up here. Almost makes me wonder if I use the blocks, if it'd be better. Oh yeah, okay, there's a speedometer, I just can't see it. That's not bad, 50k, holy jeez, turns on a dime. That's pretty cool. Sadly, it's bumpy as all hell. Something I started thinking about, because this is actually staying here. I wanted to know if it's actually possible to build the foundation out and just keep going a straight line and reach the top of that mountain peak, or even that one. I know that if you keep building long enough, that eventually you will leave the planet, because the planet's only, I've heard, anywhere between 32 and 200 kilometers pole to pole. But that's what I've heard. I've never actually been anywhere, but you know, it makes me wonder if we could do the old astronaut trick and just keep building in a straight line and eventually go right off out into space. We'll have to try that out, but this took a very long time. It really did. But this thing drives okay, even though it's terrible here. Maybe let's actually change the suspension, because I have it set to hard suspension right now. That might help. Oh, that's what I want. Soft. Soft. Hang on. Why are you going down all the way? Oh, probably because the other one's still holding you up. And there. Ooh, kneel right down to the ground. Alright. Oh, geez. It's a little bouncy. Alright, let's try it one more. I'm just set to moderate then. Moderate. Moderate. Excuse me. Thank you. And this one. And this one. See how that is. Yeah, it could be better, but it's a good way of traveling. Getting pretty good speed, that's for sure. Topping out at about 50. That's not bad. Sadly, though, I'm going to have to park it out in the dirt here, or else it's just going to fall down to the ground anyways. So I might have to make a little parking spot for it. Gotta love those brakes. Alright, so we're not going to get a whole lot done all in one shot. You know, I'm not trying to make a metropolis here, whatever. Just, you know, just want to goof around and build some stuff. I actually need inventory. I need to pick up a lot of things. So, I'm gonna run back to the base quickly. I'm not even gonna take that with that lag spike. So I'll come back. I'll cut here and come back, and then that way you don't have to worry about the 10-second lag. Okay, I am back. I got a bunch of stuff. And yeah, just building down here somewhere. And start right in the middle. Why not? Good place to start. Just build some ordinary, usual thing. Sure, start there. Go ahead, add a few windows. And we'll put a corner here. Don't ask me what I'm actually building. I'm just, you know, building. Just get the style. I actually think I'm gonna go 2 stories on this one. So go ahead and put another wall here and here. I'll probably just have windows on the front. This could be like a, you know, store or something like that. What are they gonna sell and to who on this desolate planet? It's beyond me. I actually want to move that back a little bit because I want to put some stairs in. I want to have them in the back, but I want to have more than just one. Oh, jeez, what's the word? One block tile wide floor. Tile, I mean this, not the tiny little ones. I heard somebody. I'm hearing things. Anyways, I'm rambling. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. There's our first building. I was thinking about it too. I might start looking at building some other ones, or using different blocks. I was thinking about these inner walls. They are flat. Where are they here? There's fences too, but these inner walls, the problem with the inner walls is they don't actually have windows. They do have doors, but they don't have windows. So I might have to think about something with that. Maybe figure out some other stuff we can do. Maybe start trying to get some of these involved, but I guess a little pricey and time consuming and everything. But yeah, I'll start out with this. Maybe we'll try to get a nice big tower up here too. See if we can get something like 6, 8 stories or something. But anyways, I think I'm gonna call the episode here. It's been working on this for a few hours. This actually took me quite some time. This area here, and this didn't take me long. Maybe 10, 15 minutes. I do realize I will have to get some power going. I've got enough parts to make, I think, about a dozen of the uranium reactors. Plus, I've got the refinery auto crafting whenever uranium comes in. So we're good for fuel. We're good for power. Don't know how the exact range on my wireless extension cord, I'll call it, but maybe could sort of have it like maybe just on the corner here. We could be powering 4 houses or something just to get some lights going, because it's pretty dark, like there's things I could probably do to add, like even something as simple as take a number 5 here. We'll do that. And where would it be? I have no idea where it's going to be. So yeah, we'll just do that for now, and then like that. Oops, I misclicked that one. I don't know if it's actually going to go there. Oh, it will. Okay. And presto changeo, we have a table. Magic, I know. Just little things. It's not like we can do much, but even then you can see what we can do. Like stuff like this, you can rotate it on all different angles. So you can place it on the wall like that. No, you can't, because you can't place anything on these walls, but you can put it on the table like that. You can rotate it. You can change the axis, place it different this way and that way. Well, not that way, but right, even like that. So there's so many different things you can do. It's just a matter of taking the pieces of the puzzle and trying to figure out how you want them to go together, not how they're supposed to go together. It's thinking outside the box. But so we also need a name for this city. It's not, like I said, it's not gonna be a big city, just something. If anybody has any suggestions or something they want to name it, feel free to let me know in the comments below, or you can check on the Steam discussions. I do have a thread going there. So yeah, anyways, once again, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave me a like, and I'll see you next time.